We're back at the accountability desk because we're starting to piece together more information that we are learning about a black guerrilla family gang ring. And according to some new court documents, the court records indicate that ring was operated out of here, the old McElderry Park Safe Street site along East Monument Street. David Warren. This mugshot actually from nearly a decade ago when the Baltimore Police Department swept through this office, arresting several people, but those state charges were later dropped. However, on Wednesday, Warren pleaded guilty to federal racketeering conspiracy, and included in the court documents, Warren admitted to several details that we have previously reported, including the fact that this Safe Streets location was actually used as a BGF clubhouse and a place where they stashed guns, drugs, and plotted hits on rival members. BGF meetings were also held at this location, and attending those meetings were two Safe Streets workers. And in January of 2024, Tyrell Jeffries pleaded guilty to the same crime that David Warren pleaded guilty just Wednesday. In 2022, 4 other people were also all indicted in connection with each other, meaning 6 people were ultimately all indicted. And as we learn more information and details emerge from these various plea agreements, all of these crimes seem to be connected and all tie back to this Safe Street site. And all of this really highlights why we have been asking City Hall for so long to be more transparent with you at home, especially since this Safe Streets program is funded by taxpayers. Mayor Brandon Scott and others tell us when we ask for the names of the Safe Streets workers that they can't provide that information. They tell us those details have to be shielded from the public in order to preserve the safety of these violence interrupters. And remember, in order to be hired as a Safe Streets worker, City Hall often tells us that these violence interrupters are supposed to be known in their community. Credible messengers. We often see photos of these violence interrupters on social media pages. And in fact, earlier this summer, there was a ribbon cutting event for the new Cherry Hill Safe Streets site. There were several violence interrupters who were there, often appearing on various television cameras. And I questioned Mayor Brandon Scott once again for the names of the workers. Will the city give us the names of the workers?
Again, we'll say this again. We will treat them with the same respect that we treat everyone when it comes to personnel issues, and we will treat them with the same respect that we do anyone who does life-changing and life-dangerous work.
But going back to this ring for a second, at the time that all of these crimes were taking place, the Safe Streets location in question was managed by Living Classrooms. Living Classrooms no longer manages any Safe Streets locations, but it did for a few years. We sent the organization several questions on Thursday following the news of David Warren's guilty plea. We wanted to know a few things. Was David Warren a Living Classrooms employee? What type of oversight of the location did Living Classrooms provide at that time? How often did Living Classrooms stop by the site? How did they not know the McElderry Park Safe Streets site was being used as a BGF clubhouse as described in court documents? Some Living Classrooms employees are out of the office right now, according to an automatic email response that I received. But as soon as we start to get more answers to some of these very important questions, we'll let you know. Meanwhile, as we start to learn more information about just this one issue, a separate federal investigation is ongoing. In October of 2023, the FBI came knocking, executing a search warrant at this Bel Air Edison Safe Streets location. So far, no charges have been filed, and the FBI staying pretty tight-lipped about the scope or really not providing any details about the investigation itself. However, sources close to the investigation have told Fox 45 News that the probe could be connected to BGF. In the meantime, if you have any information that you think I need to know about Safe Streets that could help us with this investigation, send it my way. Here's my email, mbfrost@sbgtv.com. We have been digging into Safe Streets for about 3 years now, and we're not going to stop. At the Accountability Desk, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.